I'm gonna get this out of this. Oh, Miss Nikki, you have started so early. I'm not even ready yet.
We know. Well, we want to show the real process. Look at my ball of yarn.
Yeah, and look, I got mine stuck in here and I can't get it out either way. Oh man.
I started to swatch for something else and it didn't work out. So I have yarn ramen.
So hello everybody.
Hi.
This is gonna be a raw video because I'm not ready. And Miss Nikki decided to trick me by hitting that record button.
I did not trick you. I said 1, 2, 3, go.
Here, I'm gonna be like you. You got a thing sticking out your head.
I used to do this. So when I used to knit at break time at work, I would put it like in my little ponytail or whatever, and it would freak people out. Like, why are you questioning me? They're like, you have a thing in your hair, and I'm like,
you know, I mean, it looks like you have an arrow sticking out of your head.
Like, yo, Steve Martin. Like,
yeah, see, like that.
True fact. I used to love Steve Martin. I thought he was the most hilarious human ever.
Yeah, during his heyday, he absolutely was.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Steve Martin? By the way, everybody, so this is just going to be us. We're going to be working on. We're going to be working on a project, and we're just going to be chatting. So I mean, there's no real direction on this. But before we get into chatting, I am making a washcloth. I started a little while ago, and I'm picking it back up using Tunisian crochet, hence the long hook.
So you almost hurt yourself. You're not a pro. You almost hurt yourself.
And I'm using the Tunisian crochet simple stitch with some knit picks.
Say it.
Isn't it?
Say it.
It's knit. What?
Say it. Do you know what it is?
Knit picks, cotton yarn.
Dishy.
Yes, that's it. You're right.
Oh.
You're right, young lady.
I know.
So what are you working on?
So I think I'm going to make a Twistmas hat from this. This is recycled sweater yarn. I harvested a sweater and unwound it. Little feet back behind you. And I got this. It's a wool. I don't think it's 100% wool. I think it's like 80% wool, 20% acrylic. So it's like a baby blue. And I think I had swatched with it earlier, and I found it's mostly like a light worsted. So I think the Twistmas on kind of smaller needles would be better. So I cast on a long needle. This is an 8. I'm going to be knitting on my size 7 here when I get it cast on. But that's what I'm going to do. Still working on my Christmas goal. I'm trying to get my gifts done.
Yeah, you've got a lot. What's so funny? Oh, it's trolls. How funny. Yeah, turn that down. Thank you. Yeah, this is going now. So for you all who've been watching us for a while, you remember when I had told you there's many times when I get like 30 seconds of working before I get interrupted by a wee one. You're going to see in real time that I was not telling a fib. And I should probably stop waving this at people because it's kind of rude, isn't it? So what were we talking about? Something about dishy, and then I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, this is Knit Picks Dishy yarn, cotton yarn. And if you are interested, I'm using a 4.5 millimeter size Tunisian crochet hook. And boy, it's been so long since I've even done Tunisian crochet. I've got to remember how to do this.
I'm counting. So
you're counting. That shouldn't take too long. You can only count to like what? You up to 7 now?
1.5 million.
1.5 million.
Yep.
So, Miss Nikki,
Mm-hmm.
There are some people who have been emailing and commenting saying, do you guys have a sponsor? And, we do not have a sponsor, do we? Other than ourselves.
I laugh. Our sponsor is our bank accounts, I guess. That's it.
But I want to explain why we don't have any sponsors. And it's fairly simple. We don't want to be bound by a sponsor's obligations to promote something that we don't, 100% align with.
Yeah, there's a lot of rules with sponsorship that, not only YouTube's rules, but I think we have our own personal company, you and I rules about what we're going to have on the podcast, what we're going to endorse. And I think that's maybe self-limiting, but I think it keeps us happy with the product we're producing here. I'm not ashamed to tell anybody this is what we do and this is what we endorse and this is what, needles I'm using or the yarn I'm using or how it's held up or anything like that. Not to say that we won't, have some, if somebody approaches us with a really good product, I think it's fun to share our opinions and ideas on things. But so far, nobody's throwing any money at us.
No.
If you want to throw money at us, you can email us at yarn as a second language.
We'll catch it. So we have been approached, I don't know, maybe a dozen times by people.
Yeah.
And I mean, like you said, it's just not something that we wanted to pursue for many reasons. But for me, the main reason is I want to be able to give you guys I know I keep saying this word, but I like the word. We want to give you guys the raw, honest truth without somebody behind us saying, hey, you forgot to say this. And hey, we told you to say that. So I don't know, just know that you guys are getting the real deal with us. I'm about done with my first row. Where are you at? Are you counting again? See, this is why I don't knit. Too much work.
Mm-hmm. Huh? It's not too much work.
You got to count.
And you can't count?
I don't enjoy it.
Oh my gosh.
I like to be able to just do, not worry about counting. All right, look at this, guys. I'm gonna use my knitting term. I've cast it on. I don't know what that means, but
that's what I'm doing. I'm casting on the amount of stitches. I don't know if that's the right word in Tunisian crochet, but
why not? That's what I'm doing.
I don't know.
Casting on my hook with the right amount of stitches.
Okay. So I have my stitches on my long needle, and I think it's just easier to.
We're twins.
Never.
You wish.
Never.
You wish you were my identical twin. And well, the thing about us not having a agenda here or a topic is I've got to really catch myself.
Yeah, because you're going off the rails already.
So I just caught myself.
I'm gonna have to hit that edit button really quickly. Like, oh. The most things I've edited out are things you said. You think it would be me.
Yeah, I would think that. Are you sure about that?
I'm positive, sir.
That seems awfully strange.
Yeah, okay. So, are you making a dishcloth?
I am. I'm in a weird funk right now. I really have no desire to make anything right now. So when I don't have a project that I want to work on, dishcloth.
Yeah.
Quick. It's a almost instant gratification. I probably need to turn down my son's phone because it's probably loud. I'll do that in a second. I'm casting off right now.
I think that's correct.
Is it?
I think so. You're working those stitches off your needle.
I sure am. Say it again. I'm working them stitches.
Okay. See, edit right there. Right there. Your mother watches this. Simmer down.
She does watch it. Okay, so hold on. So me and Nikki have talked about this off camera, of course. So my mom does. I'm
afraid right now, but okay.
You don't have to be afraid.
Okay.
My mom watches our channel, and hold on a second. Let me turn this down. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. When we travel, turn this down, bud. Yeah, no. She will. Yeah, you're my baby. Thank you. Want to say hi? Say hi. Good job.
Hi.
You want some string? Okay. Let me get him some string real quick. I'll be back again. Remember what I said? I get a couple. That was actually a lot of minutes I got.
That was like 3.
I know. I'll be back. Hold on.
Okay. So while he's gone, I'll share my miniature Dollar Tree haul that I got just today. Oh, I'm dropping things. Dollar Tree has books every once in a while, and they have craft books every once in a long while. And I picked this up. 'Twas the Knits Before Christmas by Fiona Gobble. And it's knitting pattern. So I'm loving the eyes on the reindeer. Sufficiently googly. Santa looks very surprised, and that moon looks very like, I know what's going down here. So again, this is Dollar Tree. I guess I should say $1.25 tree now. You missed my book.
Uh-huh.
So I said Santa looks surprised to be still doing this job after all these years. And the reindeer have googly eyes. So I feel like there were some hallucinogenic mushrooms consumed by these reindeer. Come on, look at that. Look at that. So wait, I look. Like they are so.
Yeah, that's like worse than Fraggle Rock.
Where's the reindeer? Hold up. So I was telling everybody that it's basically $1.25 tree now. I think all the stores flipped over to $1.25 like March 1st or something. But oh look, okay, like here, like they did portraits of the reindeer. But it's the same pattern, I think. So they're just trying to make them look different.
They just put different googly eyes on them.
Why are the eyes so googly? Why?
Well, think about it. They work all year long, and they've got one night to deliver all those packages. You'd be tired too. You'd be looking crazy.
Santa's stuffing himself down the chimney.
Santa, he ain't gonna make it through that chimney.
No, he is not. No, he is not. Oh, wait. Oh, he's falling down. I love this.
Wow.
So I'm sorry, I tickled myself. They've got, they've got a little Christmas wreath in there and all the little patterns and things. But I did find this and I thought it was hilarious. So I don't know. I'm not really a toy knitter, a toy maker. I don't think I have made any toys. But I might have to incorporate some googly eyes in my knitting to make it, like more exciting. So we shall see. But the portraits, still, that's the best part. That's the best part.
That's hilarious.
So that is, again, my local Dollar Tree had a couple of copies of this, not an overly, huge amount, but was the Knits Before Christmas. So
I mean, for $1.25, we all got
giving us joy.
Yeah, it gave us some joy for $1.25.
Yeah.
Where else can you get a good laugh for $1.25 that's legal,
Everywhere. Everywhere.
So as I was saying, so my mom watches this podcast.
Yes. My
and
mother watches too, but she laughs at us, not with us.
my mom, so we've traveled, me and my mom, and well, my family, and she'll be on the plane watching our podcast, and I kid you not, she is busting up laughing. Like she's watching Chris Tucker in Rush Hour or something like that. And she legit, like, she knows me, and she's still laughing like she had never like heard me tell a joke or something before.
Maybe you're not funny in real life.
Maybe. You know how they say the camera adds 10 pounds? Maybe for me it adds,
10 funnies.
10 funnies. But she will defend you to the death.
Because we're friends and she's a lovely human.
How are you? You're not friends with my mom.
I am totally friends with your mom.
She bought you a Christmas present out of pity.
I bought her a Christmas present and we text. So now what?
Yeah, she will defend you to the death. Like she's your mom.
Because you're horrible to me sometimes. Yeah, see?
Comment down below. Do you think that I, sweet, innocent Princeton, is even slightly mean? Or what'd you say?
Horrible.
Horrible to Miss Nikki.
You can't even get through it. You see this face and you comment other than the truth. Okay. Just saying. Just saying.
How far have you gotten? Anywhere?
I have put my stitches on my circular needle and I dropped my stitch marker on the floor, but I want to show it to people because I made it myself.
Hey, pick it up, man. Can't wait to see it.
I made a stitch marker out of a charm set they had at Michael's, I think, a long time ago.
Butterfly. You made that?
I did. Well, I put the charm on a jump ring, so yes. I assembled it. You can't make one.
That's more like it. You assembled it.
You can't make one.
I could make one.
Okay. But you just haven't.
I just haven't had the time.
So my goal to make all my Christmas presents before November, I think it was the 15th, I said.
I've got it on my phone.
Well, yeah, I'm just, I'm kind of stuck because I think, of course, I want to make things that I like. I'm not necessarily certain what people in my life would like. So I finished a hat. That was one thing. Wait. I finished a hat for my Christmas thing. This is the Lucky 7 hat by Weaselana, and this is cabled. And I dyed this yarn. This is one of the stains that I dyed. This is Knit Picks. This is Knit Picks Swish Worsted. This is an amazingly squishy hat. So I finished this like 10 minutes before we got on here.
Really?
So my ponytail is away, but there it is.
I like it.
So if you've never done cables before in knitting, super easy. Go for it. It's just knitting stitches out of order. And the effect is so striking and so lovely. And I think people really get impressed by it. And this is a super clear pattern, super good pattern. That's my end right there. But I feel like it's a great hat. Makes me want to knit a few more.
Knit me one.
No.
or did you knit that one for me? Because I can rock some yellow. Just so you know, I can kill some yellow.
I don't know about that. So that's my only finished project this week, but I did finish a couple of dishcloths. I did this one, which is kind of just a basic little basket weave.
Oh, that's cool.
This is out of that cone of sugar and cream that I got from Joann's. So
Okay.
I do have quite a little stack here. I did some plain ones, and then I started the plain gray from the cone. Then I had that skein of some sort of berry colorway from them. So I did 2 plain ones in that, because the colorway kind of does all the work for you. And then I did the one basket weave. And so I think I'll do another basket weave. So I'm kind of got 2 or 3 people in mind. So I want them to get a variety of dishcloths. So I'm cruising along on those. So that's not too involved. So I can pick one of those up and put it down whenever I need.
Well, I don't have any goals for the year like that, but you've done a whole lot more than I have, that's for sure. In the past couple of weeks, you know how much I've crocheted?
Uh-oh, how much?
About these last 2 rows. I have not done much at all.
Yeah, it's a busy time of year. You know, we're ramping up towards spring, and here where we are, tomorrow we're supposed to have a snowstorm, but it was 68 today. Uh-oh.
I'm here. I'm just doing something.
Okay. So tomorrow we're supposed to have a snowstorm. So that means I went to the grocery store earlier today. I needed almond milk and some butter. People acted like it was the apocalypse. There were lines from the self-checkout back into like the grocery aisles. And it was a lot going on. People freak out. It was 68 today, people. It's not going to. I don't know.
I don't understand why that happens, but my wife went to the grocery store today. You know, just her normal grocery shopping, because she usually goes Fridays.
Yeah.
And she said, yeah, because of the 60% of 4 inches of snow we may get.
Yes.
Bare bones in the grocery store.
Right. I don't know if you can do with all this stuff. So what is one thing you like to have in a snowstorm? Like when not it's going to be, a real storm, just something you like to have when you're going to stay inside.
I really don't need a whole lot.
Yeah. I like to have popcorn when I have to stay inside. So I made sure earlier my popcorn supply was good. And, you know, other than that, it was just stuff I need for regular groceries.
So I like different type of snacks. So one thing that I just love to snack on when I know I'm going to be inside most of the day is the plantain chips. Those are one of my favorites. Hey, bud, let's turn that down. So that's one of my favorite things to snack on. And if I'm a really good husband, my wife will make some. I call it my wife's name, wedding soup. It's like a version of Italian wedding soup.
Yes.
But typically, at least the Italian wedding soups I've had, they're kind of bland a little bit. So she adds a little bit of oomph to hers. That's like one thing I love on a cold, snowy day. It's something like that. And tomorrow, it's really not. I don't think it's gonna be that bad.
I don't think we're gonna get anything. They've already brined the roads. They've already, told people they've been talking about this for a week.
Yeah.
And where we live, snowstorms often pass over us to higher elevations. And it seems like whenever people are super prepared, we don't get anything.
Right. So I grew up smack dab in the middle of Illinois, not Idaho, not Iowa, not Indiana.
Ohio.
Illinois.
Close enough.
And we got snowstorms. I mean, I'm not saying we got like New York or Maine snowstorms, but
yeah,
we could get overnight 8 to 10 inches. Pretty common.
That's
We'd
great.
still go to school. We'd go to school. Grocery stores.
If we ever got that here, people would freak out.
Shut it down. Done.
And I mean, some of the thinking is our school system is the city and the county incorporated. And some of these, Tennessee is very hilly and rural, and there's a lot of tree cover, and so the streets don't get sunshine to melt, and there's no way to get a snowplow through there or anything. So I understand they don't want kids trying to catch a bus or be on a bus on those roads and things like that. But we have extreme snow reactions here.
Yes.
There's not a lot. They will cancel schools and everything in the drop of a hat. Do you remember that year we got like 2 weeks out from work?
Oh, it was a glorious
it was amazing.
week.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Yep.
Like our place of business never closes. And they told us, stay at home. The first day, I remember people calling me, like the telephone chain, like, did you hear that we don't have to go to work? And people like, what's happening? What? We got the whole week off.
Yep.
And it was amazing. I remember getting up, looking out the window, like, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yep. What's funny is during that week, my son was in daycare at the time. I still took that boy to daycare.
Really?
I was like, pack it up. We're going to daycare. Daddy's going to chill today.
I got so much done that week. It is amazing when you have, like, a weekend is planned time off. When you have unexpected time off, I was cleaning stuff. I remember being on the treadmill. I was like, gotta get stuff done because I'm getting paid. It was great.
Uh-huh.
And then they made us all go to like snow walking class, and now we never get a day off.
So for real, and you know about this, they made us go through a class to teach us how to fall.
Yes.
They simulated
people were falling too much.
Yes. So they had simulated a slippery surface.
Yes.
Connected us up to a harness.
Yes.
They would, we would purposely fall like they do in Three Stooges, like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And we would fall, and they would show us how to put our feet out, our hands back. And they taught us how to walk. They said, walk like a penguin.
Walk like a penguin. That's what they kept saying. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, they don't tell you walk like a penguin anymore. They're like, oh no, who would ever tell you that? That's dumb. Just walk regular. And I'm like, wait a minute. You taught us this.
Uh-huh.
And then they gave us yak tracks. Is that the name of it? Put on your shoes? Like these little spiky. I am from Tennessee. I am from the South. These are not things that we are used to. So when they shipped these out to us, they were like, here's Mickey's. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this?
What's funny about those yak tracks? So they gave them out to everybody, and some people wore them. And what they didn't
I never saw anybody wearing them, but okay.
I saw some people wear them.
Really?
And what they didn't tell you is when you walk inside on a indoor surface, take them off, because when you use those yak tracks on a regular floor, it's basically like stepping on ice.
You're gonna fall.
I saw somebody fall wearing the yak tracks. No joke. Because he thought he had to go inside to go back outside. and he thought he could just wear them. As soon as he walked inside, zoop, like he stepped on a banana peel.
You know I have problems with people falling. Was it somebody that I know?
Probably not, because I didn't know who he was.
Oh, okay. A stranger, I could laugh at that.
Yep, they gave us
Oh, that's horrible.
how to fall classes.
Yeah. Did you get in the harness the first time?
Heck yeah, I was the first one.
I knew you
Oh
would.
yeah. Oh yeah. I was like, I can fall better than anybody. Let me show you. I'll prove it to you.
My goodness. So when I went, you want to know a secret? It's not a secret because the whole class heard. It was like by the time I went, it was mandatory for everybody to get in the harness. And so they were like, and they were, how do I say this? I was the last person because I kept eyeballing this, like, this is not safe. Because I had a friend who had just had knee surgery. They were like, you've got to get in the harness. And I'm like, that is so wrong. If I was you, girl, I wouldn't do that. But I looked at the instructor, and it happened to be somebody that I knew, one of my friends, and I was like, do I have to do this? He's like, well, they really want everybody to. And I was like, well, you better check that harness because these thick thighs save lives. So you gotta they were like, oh no, I got you. I got you. Why are you laughing? God. Just tell the story.
Why would you say that?
I'm just telling a story.
Oh
Just
man.
telling a story. Because they don't ever consider people of different. They didn't consider somebody who had many people who had surgery who had to go through this. Did I think they were going to accommodate these luscious thighs? No. No.
Don't say luscious.
Oh, I forgot. This is real. They're our friends. Y'all don't mind.
We want to keep them as our friends.
They don't mind.
Maybe I mind. You ever think about that?
You know me far too long to be for that to offend you. Come on. Wow. No comments on that. None.
Comment down below, everybody.
Thanks for our crafting chat. This first and last
one. Nikki's gonna be on one of those. Never mind. I'm gonna just stop. Nope.
And nope. I've not even made one round yet, but I am doing the ribbing. It is knit one through the back loop and purl one. So there we have it.
I am working on my 4th row, so you need to catch up.
The first row is always a little fiddly. So that is our education on walking in snow here in Tennessee. Because we have not learned from a young age how to do this.
No. Well, I mean, I'm not from here, so I already knew.
I know they have different snow in Iowa. It's fine.
Come here. Turn that down. Not from Iowa.
Okay. If I was an Iowan, I wouldn't claim you either.
Not from Iowa. There's nothing wrong with Iowa, but I'm not from Iowa.
So are you hoping for snow tomorrow?
I am.
I am too. I kind of hope these people's dream comes true. I would hate for them to have bought all that bread and milk and beer for nothing.
So right now, my son in school, they're learning weather.
Oh.
Turn that down. And he is like, when it rains, now he's telling me, rain, rain, rain.
Oh.
And, you know, like he said, we don't get a lot of snow here, so he hasn't seen a lot of snow. So I would like for him to be able to play in the snow one more time.
Right.
Ow. Poke me in my ear.
He felt like he deserved it.
Yeah, I'd like a little bit of snow.
That would be fun. A last hurrah, maybe.
But I tell you who doesn't want any snow at all.
Who?
All right. So my wife is a wedding planner. She's big time. At least Productions. Probably never heard of her, but in East Tennessee, she's one of the biggest companies around. Come here, bud. Turn it down. So my poor wife, wedding season basically starts tomorrow.
Man.
Last year she did 67 weddings in 1 year.
Yeah, that's a lot. And
she has about the same amount this year, and tomorrow starts her wedding year. She has a wedding tomorrow in the mountains. Yeah. So I think the low is pretty low. I can't remember what it is. It's pretty cold. And they're expecting
I think I heard like 29-ish or something for us.
Yeah. For here, yeah. I think up in the mountains it was like 15.
Yeah. Ooh. The pictures will be awesome, but that's rough.
That's about it.
That's rough.
And it is an outdoor wedding because usually, like, it's been 65 degrees.
I'm sorry. No.
Outdoor.
Early March. No, you're taking a risk.
It was risky, but that's what the client wanted.
Yeah.
So and they're expected to get, I think, 7 to 8 inches.
Ooh, my. Like I said, the pictures will be gorgeous.
Thankfully, she is a genius, and this isn't anything she hasn't seen before.
Right.
But it's also, she's going to be up all night tonight thinking, what do I do if this happens? And how do I do this? And, yeah.
Yep. That's rough. Oh, my goodness.
So,
ooh.
I will say, she is the best around. If anybody can pull it off, it's her.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if anybody is getting married and you need a wedding planner, go to eliseproductions.com and check out her webpage. You will be amazed, I guarantee. And if you just want to see what my wife looks like, because I know a lot of people want to see her. Right. And if you're an OG of the channel, you have seen her just one time.
Yeah.
One time. So, or if you check out our Instagram page, you'll see her on there too, I believe.
Yeah. So when is the last thing you actually finished?
A meal. No, that wasn't good.
I mean, if you thought so.
So the last project I finished was a cowl, I believe.
Oh, I know what I want to talk to you about.
What?
You've got a baby blanket to do. Have you started that?
I have a baby blanket to make.
You have a baby blanket to make?
I've had a baby. I feel like I should know this, right?
Yeah, you should.
Oh, yeah.
I knew I should get a little countdown clock here to be like, he'll get it in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Yes. I forgot all about that. So I have a baby blanket to make. Comment down below. Tell me what stitch I should make it in.
Oh, that's a good thing. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot all about that. The baby is due in June. So I got a couple months till it's born. But babies are babies for a long time. I'll get the blanket down when I get it done. Is that how it goes?
I think so.
Goodness. So yeah, I forgot about that.
I have reminded you of that twice now. So
yes.
Okay.
And I am not the one, or my wife is not the one having a baby, so don't even start that. Nope, no way.
It'd be amazing if you were having the baby, like you yourself, like medical mystery.
Well, our YouTube channel will definitely grow.
Oh man, exponentially. Well, I think I'm ready to sit back on my couch. I've got my ribbing started here.
Okay.
How about you?
So I got about 4 rows. I'm working on my 5th. Let's see if I can. There we go. So,
Nice.
I started about right here. So I got 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, and there's my top row is my 5th row. So there you go.
Yeah. I like that colorway. It's kind of a taupey, grayish taupe.
Yeah, I think it's my lighting. It's actually perfectly gray and white.
Is it? It is weird. Like this keeps getting washed out, but it is like a baby blue.
Yeah.
So
I will say one thing I do like about the Tunisian crochet is this how tight the stitches are.
mm-hmm.
I like that because it's a lot like knitting. A lot of times crochet can be holy, so to speak, not worldly. I think I've said that before. I had to recycle it, whatever. Anyways, it's a lot tight like a knit almost. So
Yeah.
I know for stuff that you're going to physically use, like a washcloth, you don't want your fingers poking through the holes and stuff like that. So I've said it before, Tunisian crochet is king when it comes to making washcloths.
I can see that.
Yeah. And people always say, wow, that looks just like knitting. And I get a sense of pride when I hear that. You know?
Why?
I don't know why. It's just like, hey, come here. Turn that down.
I think you are needed elsewhere now. So
Yeah.
time to stop.
So yeah, let's go ahead and shut this thing down. So okay, before we go off though, let me know if you like, or let us know, do you like this craziness? Do you like the the realness of this? Or do you guys like the, our normal structure?
We're a little more structured usually.
Yeah. And to be real honest, when we do our normal podcast, we basically just say, hey, we're going to talk about this and this, and we just go.
Yeah.
So we don't do a lot of scripting for that. This was just like, I didn't even know when she hit the record button. so let us know down below. What do you guys like? You like the just shoot the breeze type of format, or do you want to?
I felt like this was kind of more craft circle like, that you never know what people are going to talk about, and the conversation just kind of free floats.
I didn't think we'd be talking about luscious thighs, that's for sure.
With me, it's always a possibility.
It should not be. Real quick though, I got a question.
No,
this is just a food question.
Okay.
And it just popped in my head because I think I'm gonna order him some in a second.
Okay.
Where's your favorite place to get pizza from?
See, you're gonna be all weird about this, but I usually make it.
See,
and
I should have known.
There it is.
I should have known.
There it is.
I like homemade pizza.
There it is.
So the answer to my question is your own kitchen.
My house.
Okay. So how about this? How about an establishment?
I don't usually get pizza from an establishment.
What's your favorite pizzeria? Now who's got the weird look?
I don't have one.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, buddy, looks like we're going to be making pizza today.
Yay!
That's what Nikki would do.
You'll be eating in a long time, kid, because I know you're not going to do right.
For your information, bless you.
Bless you.
So he on his little iPad, they have an app where he can make pizza.
Cool.
And so I thought, I'll engage this. And I bought pizza ingredients and we made pizza at home. Oh. I kid you not, this app taught him to, for real, make pizza.
That's great.
The only thing I did for him was knead the dough and flatten it and turn on the oven. He did everything else.
That's amazing. Cool.
He even like plopped the sauce down and circled it with the spoon. Yeah. It's amazing. I mean, it's just amazing.
So smart. They are so smart.
So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Also hit that thumbs up button because it helps us out quite a bit. And be looking out for more craziness soon because I kind of like this. This is refreshing.
Well, I feel like we got some stuff done. Got some stuff off our chest. And
and guess what? If you're going to subscribe to our channel, get used to that.
real family life. This is how
real. This is real. This is real family
our YouTube
life.
family. Welcome to the chaos.
Yep. Welcome to our home. This is it. This is how I'm living. So we appreciate you guys for tuning in, clicking on the video, hanging out with us, laughing with us, being goofy with us, and we will see you guys at the next video. Adios.